Both of us have our home offices here at the convent, and so it's a really beautiful thing to come together to have an offering today to illustrate and embody a Wurundjeri creation story. So we've got a whole lot of language, words dotted around the lawns, and children and families coming in and kind of making objects from those stories. So we've got some bunjils, some beautiful eagles and waa, and quite a few bats, a lot of balyang, and they can hang them up all around the grounds as well. And something like today, for children to be able to understand some of these stories and concepts by making and being and playing and, being involved way more actively is so beautiful. It's a real gift to give back to children and families, and to sit and listen to those stories is really important.
And what I also find amazing through that process is every now and then I get a parent come to me in these adult sessions that I run, saying that their child has learnt something at kinder or early primary school about Wurundjeri or some of the stories, and they're teaching them. So it's kind of almost like a reverse education where the younger ones are getting more engaged and sharing that with their parents, who then, in a lot of circumstances, creates an interest in them to learn more. I've come here today to share a few of our stories. I find our stories fascinating, and we don't have many left, and I like to share the meanings behind them, and also came to do a welcome to country and smoking ceremony, which is a great way to introduce people to Wurundjeri's culture and story, and it's also a very important ceremonial process, and it has been for generations. So it was great to come and see so many people get themselves involved in it actually and come and learn a little bit. I share our story, as I say, which really encompasses history of the land, history of my people, the culture itself, and where we're at today as well, which is an important message that we are still here and we're still upholding our cultural responsibilities as best we can. I've taught everyone from little kinder kids right up to old age pensioners, and I've never really come across a negative attitude, because I really believe it doesn't matter what culture you're from, but the Aboriginal story of your area helps ground you to the place and connect you to the place that you live and work. And hopefully from there we can build more understanding with one another's cultural differences, I guess, and work towards reconciliation. My ancestors conducted ceremonies and lived just up from the convent here at a place called Diet's Falls, not too far up the river. And to be able to be here still today amazes me to start with, after the mistreatment of my ancestors, but their ability to be strong and wise that allows us to be here today. And the river itself, it just gives me a sense of calm being near the Wurrung. My family's been residing on this river for a long time, and I'm glad that we still are able to. So it's a special place near the river.
Yeah, and I would echo that, and just to be able to walk alongside and be on this particular piece of land is really special. I feel really connected. Also, just being in a bigger city now, of what Naarm has grown into, it's such an oasis to be able to walk along the river and connect with so many different kind of animals and birds, and there's sometimes even seals in the river that come up. It's so beautiful. Yeah, it's a great spot to be.